Got them on right. Okay. Something's wrong. That inside piece, something is just not correct. And I have an idea, because this is going to bother me. No, it didn't work. There's just one petal that I can't get to sit right. Apparently, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, that's actually a lot better. I just kind of seeded things differently. That looks so much better. I just had to keep messing with it. Okay, now we do a bunch of these. I probably should have been doing these all at once. Like the same thing all at one time. Where am I going with all these? Wait a minute. We need 8 of these. That's 4. Six. Eight. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I need one more red one for the top. There. Now, leaves. Big leaves too. One, two. The head on this just feels, oh, you know what? It's not the head that feels loose, it's these that feel loose. Okay. Oh, I'm only doing 2. Well, then why? It's not a big deal. It's because this black piece has 4 spokes, or 4 clips, but I don't need 4. Anywho. Okay, so now I have to do that 3 more times. Okay, I think moving forward, I will assemble like 3 now of each thingy. Back we go. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Okay, actually keep these. I need them. More yellow pieces. AKA churros. Oh, nuts. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Because what did I do? Oh, wait a minute. They're in here. They're in here. They're in here. Hold on. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. This is absolutely what happens when you don't pay attention and use your brain. I'm going to attempt to start doing that now. I have 3 more. Now, I need some of these other pieces from this other bag. Where are you, little claw? You can't be the only one. These I'll need. 1, 2. Three. That's something. I'd put on music, but heavens knows if that's some kind of copyright problem. I have that all the time on TikTok. It's been happening more and more lately. And I pay for an editing app. No, okay, it's not happening on TikTok. It's happening more and more on YouTube. And I pay for an editing app that is supposed to have like free license music or whatever. And it gets posted fine on my TikTok and it gets posted fine on my Instagram. But then I upload it to YouTube and it says there's a copyright problem. I'm like, I'm paying a lot of money for these lame songs. Now, doing all 3 at once. Three, and put our thorn in. 2. 3. These remind me of like a wheel on a pirate ship. Okay, why am I holding it funny and then I can't get it on there? Come on. And then the little pink ones, they look like buttons. Something I'm not, I'd say throwing around the idea of streaming, but I'm not really confident about doing it at all, is playing pinball. Because I'm not any good. But I now have a pinball machine. And I've taken a little bit of video just to share. And I've got to cut the volume basically. Like I have to mute the audio because number 1, it's a copyright problem because it's Harry Potter. And number 2, it's so clickety clackety and like loud and crazy sounding. I just don't know if anybody would find that enjoyable. I would certainly find playing enjoyable. I always do. I play basically every day as long as I'm home. Yeah, I just don't see how it can work to live stream pinball. Like, again, the noise, but then how do you get it close enough to the playfield to actually see where the ball's going, but then you can't see the screen, but the playfield's so big, like you can't see the ball all the time. I don't know. Oops. Okay, gotta put these in. You used to have a pinball machine at work? No replacement? No, that's a sin. That's a crime. Call the police. That's amazing. A pinball machine at work. Indiana Jones. I've never played that one. I would love to try it. I'd love to try it. When I spent, I'll say, a little more time at the pinball arcade, but not exactly because it's not close to me, but it was my only option before I got my machine. They did not have Indiana Jones there, so I just never played. Definitely open to it though. The one that I really liked at the arcade, in this particular place, like this section of the arcade was just like all pinball. I did not know that this was very popular back in the 90s, but apparently the Addams Family was the machine to have. And I like fell in love with that machine. So if I hadn't have gotten Harry Potter, I would have looked for what am I even doing? I would have looked for an Addams Family. That was my point. There's the question. What am I doing? Put that back. I need 4. And I did kind of start pricing out an Indiana Jones, an Addams Family pinball machine, and getting one like refurbished and in good shape apparently was the same price as buying a brand new Harry Potter machine. So I was like, because I am obsessed with Harry Potter, I'm going to get that. But if we're talking like, crazy, like lottery money, like I win the lottery or something, not only will I have a bunch of pinball machines, because I love pinball, but I will for sure be getting an Addams Family one. For sure. Yeah. I'm not like in the pinball world. I'm not in the know. I don't know anything about it. I just know I love it. I got to go play seriously like maybe twice a year because I just don't live close enough and I'm kind of a hermit. So I'm just like not in the know. But when I started looking up a few things, thinking about getting the Harry Potter machine, like, first of all, I couldn't believe how much the Harry Potter machine was, and then I also just couldn't believe how much a pinball machine was in general. Like, good lord. So it's like a one and done situation for me. I get one pinball machine throughout my life. That's it. I got it. Oh, I got it. It's looking better. Okay, that worked that time, how they all just like went in and weren't weird. Okay, all 4 of those are on. This is what it looks like. Now I need... No, I have to do the rest. I have to do the rest. I'm already forgetting. Forgetting. Sound the alarm. My brain is broken. Okay, so I do need more of these. Oh, Do I have them all? Yes, I do. I do. I can count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, what else? I was thinking of the lottery money because they just had that big, like, $1 billion lottery or something here. I don't know if it was like, I assume it's everywhere in the US. I really don't know how all that works. But, like, what wouldn't I do with $1 billion? Also, I didn't buy a ticket. So I think that has something to do with why I didn't win. Yeah, it was like $1 billion or something. Absolutely insane. You best believe I would have, well, we won't talk about how big my house would be, but in my big old house would be an arcade. Yes. I'd have so many pinball machines. I'd have, shoot, what did I play at the arcade? Galaga, I think. I'd have Arkanoid, probably some old Pac-Man and or Donkey Kong. And I would definitely have skee ball because I also enjoy skee ball. And then like other less, I don't know, I feel like less old arcadey stuff like I'd have like a ping pong table or something. Next time the big Powerball happens, I'll buy a ticket. And I'm sure that'll do it. I will definitely win. That's all I need to do. Okay, these are all, I don't think I'm doing a great job. These are all going on. More of these inside pedal pieces. Oh. I am a Butterfingers, and it's only worse with my crazy nails on. So this is less buttery Butterfingers. No. It's okay, I'll pop it back on. If you won the big lottery, what would you buy? I'm curious. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Like, okay, I'll spend literally a couple of dollars to give it a shot. But what do you daydream about getting with your winnings? And okay, I have to push it all in at like once. That's the ticket. There's the rub. Oh, nuts. Go-karting? I don't know anything about motocross, I'll be honest, and I think it sounds very dangerous. But go-kart? Okay, I think I know. I get that. Okay, flying that's weird. No, weird, wild. Not weird. Flying a helicopter. I just think it's wild, like crazy. As far as getting land and buying a home for your family, like 100%, 110%. That is the thing to do. Imagine the size of the track you could build. Oh, that would be amazing. That would really be something. And frankly, you could buy your own helicopter to learn in too. You don't even have to like use a company, borrow their helicopter and take helicopter lessons. You just like literally hire a pilot to teach you in your own private helicopter. dangerous, but yes. Helicopters, I don't think I'd go in. I mean, listen. If you get like let's say half of the billion, so you get $500 million, you could buy it all. The boat, the staff, all the things. And if you have waterfront property, you can park your boat right there at your mansion and also build a helipad, because why not? To put a bunch of these things together. I think I can get behind the idea of a boat. I do. I would be afraid I'd get seasick, but I'd still try it. I mean, I've been on boats before, but 6, 8, 10, 12. 4, 8, 12. Right? Okay, I have to think. Brain? Come on now. I think I'm fine. And then a bunch of these little guys. Oh, yeah. I don't even know. On the charity front, obviously, you'd have to do something with that kind of money. But, yeah, do you start your own charity and, like, hire who you want to work there so that you know it's on the up and up? Or do you trust one that's already established? I mean, it's easy. In a way, it's easier to just trust one that's already established. But, like you said, who knows what they're up to? I feel like on my, these are what I'm building. I feel like on my property, because I would also have a bunch of property, I would start at a minimum a cat sanctuary. And like we'd take in every homeless cat and sick cat and be able to afford to take care of it for the rest of its life. And I think that'd be my first. And then I would start with like other animals after that. But just to figure it out, start with cats. Okay, that doesn't. One of my homes would for sure be at Disney World, so I could live at Disney World because I'm insane. That would just be one of my properties. Okay, again, I'm putting these on these spokes. Though those Disney houses, I've looked into like just for shits and giggles. Can I say that word on here? I don't know. You get so little house technically for your money, where anywhere else in the country basically you could get a house 2 and 3 times the size. But to live at Disney, it's all about the location. I get that, but you just like if you're gonna spend like $10 million or something crazy on a mansion, I want it to be a mansion. Did you see the houses in Golden Oak, like literally on Disney property in their rich people neighborhood? Cuckoo bananas expensive. And again, I get it. It's literally all millionaires who live there. And it's like this huge deal, but whatever. If I had $500 million, I'd probably complain, but to myself, and still get the house. Oh yeah, they're insane. It's literally insane. Like they used to start at like $2 or $3 million, and now apparently they start even higher. And if you want to buy a condo at the Four Seasons or whatever fancy schmancy hotel is there, like sort of on Disney property, it's like a $5 million condo. For a condo, like on what planet? Okay, pedal time. Big pedal time. Again, I would do it though, because that's my dream. Oh, Lord. I put one of these on wrong again. I watch a girl on YouTube who has a house in Golden Oak, on so in that big fancy neighborhood. So I live vicariously through her. And I also like learn a few things about like what you get and don't get. I don't know. I think you should get a lifetime annual pass to the parks if you live there, but you do not. Stuff like that, like they're so cheap about Disney. Ooh. Um yeah, I okay, first of all, I could definitely see how that would suck for your friend. I get that. Like you're just trying to live in peace and then you've got all this turnover and noise and everything above you. Like no, thank you. And no, you cannot Airbnb, you cannot rent out your Disney house at all. I have learned that from watching that YouTube channel. Not at all. So they don't have to worry about that. So you gotta be like super rich because you can't even, like earn any money from your property. I'd like to have that problem. Yeah. Gosh, HOAs are a pain. I would imagine your friend would have one in that condo though. Like, do they? I guess they allow rentals. And really, if a property is in a building is nice enough, I'm kind of surprised they allow short-term rentals at all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's rough. I'm spending all that money. I don't want crazy noise and stuff. And plus, not that anybody does anything or he's had these problems, but like you just don't know who's coming in and out of the building, like and near your homes, and I don't know. I've heard Airbnb horror stories, but who hasn't? Am I gonna have enough of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one. Yeah, I guess so. It would. If you could swing it to have a property manager handle screening, again, rich people problems. That's what I would do personally. Like have somebody else vet them, screen them, the whole thing. And then you hear like all these people make money, so much money off Airbnb, this and that. Like, it always like it sounds great. But I just don't know how I'd make it work. Wish I could. At the moment, I have nothing to rent out though. So again, it's like you have to buy a lottery ticket to win. You have to have a rental property to Airbnb. Come on, little thing. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to move these. I think these are extra, and these. That's fine. They always toss a few extra in. And then the 2 leaves. I can put them wherever. They don't have to match like the same as the other 2. Put that on a little crooked. There. And last 2. Oop, don't fall off, please. Okay, I think it's a little funny, the rose placement. I don't know if this lighting is good, but I've got the 4 of them. Move their leaves a little. Oh no. There. Literally how I do everything. That's very pretty. And here are the other 4. It's really starting to look like a bouquet now. Thanks, I think so too. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, that was the end of this book. Let me get the box. And I'll put this right here. Please don't fall, please don't fall. You ever hear about those people that break things, knock things over, if they can accidentally poke you in the eye or whatever? They're clumsy and also dangerous, but not really dangerous. That's me. I am that person. Okay. Oh, here's the box. Here's the box. Looks lovely. Does it come with what I assume is the baby's breath? Yeah. It's in here too. Okay. All right. Here's the vase they use for the picture on the back. Buzz, your girlfriend. Not putting it in one that looks like that. Ooh, really? Technic kit. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Lord, I gotta take these all out and organize them again. First world problems. Trash. I love having my little Hello Kitty knife because it makes me feel dangerous but cute. That's a really good way to think about it. Yes, it is absolutely the calm before the storm. I'm gonna have to spread out my organization a little. I just need more room. This piece is interesting. I don't think we've used one that looks like this so far. The rose petals. The big petals, I guess. These are also petals. Are these? Guess I will find out. These are interesting too. So was this. I like it. Oh, and actual like leaves. At least the, I don't know, older ones. I feel like I've seen those in Lego sets from many years ago. Stuff like that. This is cute. Pink is my favorite color, so anytime I see something pink, I get excited. Okay, these babies' breath or whatever they are, they're so cute. They're so tiny. I could just like fling one away on accident and it would be gone forever. R.I.P. Hopefully not. Hopefully I won't lose any. Of the Legos I've done in recent memory, there was a Harry Potter, I think it's Hogsmeade set that I did, that I actually think it was missing a piece. It was like missing a window. I remember that because and then years ago when I did like my first Legos, which was a Beauty and the Beast castle, that was also missing a piece, like one singular piece. So I guess it's not unheard of. But the Harry Potter one was a lot more recent, and I looked high and low. I did not feel myself drop anything. Just one window was gone. I could probably go online and get it, but You can, I think you can do that. Does anybody know if you can like just go on, I don't know where, the Lego website or something, and say, hey, I'm missing literally one teeny little piece. Look at these. It's a whip. It's a whip. Hoo-hoo. I won't say anything. I'll just laugh like a maniac. Okay, yeah, that could be. Like, is something missing, or are you just missing it, like in your brain? I'm sure that happens to me. I know for sure it does. I'm like, oh, they forgot to put a piece in, and it's right there. But I really think the Harry Potter one was missing something. Okie doke. This is what it says, what it shows. So we're doing 4 red roses and then 4 little sprigs of baby's breath. Okay, so first we need these. And again, I'm going to try and stick to doing them like all of one step for all of the things. I don't know another way to say that. There are only 2 of these. No. I have another red hat. Nobody be alarmed by the fact that I do in fact operate heavy machinery. I'm allowed to drive a car, and this is how my brain works. Calm before the storm just got less calm. But why do they do this? Like, why? Why separate the same pieces between 2 different bags? Just put all of one piece in one bag. That's literally, it's a bag inside a bag inside a bag. Like, why? That does not work for me. That is not how my mind likes to see things. I do like separating things into piles, I guess. I'd like to imagine one of my dream jobs would be bagging people's groceries. Because I think it should be done a certain way. And I think I'd be good at it. I could go do that, but I haven't. Lots of these little white ones. Lots of them. More whips. Hey-o. Yeah, you're right. I'm not that friendly. Maybe if I was, getting paid, plaster a smile on my face and pretend like somebody wasn't an idiot, maybe I'd be okay at it. I did. Listen, back in the day, I did. I worked at a YMCA. That was, okay, mostly good. But also, it had its rough customer service moments. If I ever start my own business, I don't know. The customer's not going to be always right. I don't care. It's not happening. Uh-oh. I dropped one. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. What do I do now? Where did it go? Oh, for crying out loud. Got to be kidding. Did I find it? Yes, I found it. And almost lost. No, I got it. Okay. That's better. Okay. Loss prevention at Target. So working in loss prevention specifically, what did you do? Good Lord, 18? I need to do 4 piles of 18? Is there that many? Three. And 3 each of these. Each. And 18 each of the little white ones. Make little piles over here of these little stalky guys. Okay, that's those. Okay, unscrupulous. Did that kind of stuff really happen? Like people would canoodle in the bathroom, or Do like people really did that kind of stuff? Six, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I cannot believe that. That just amazes me. I think I'm slightly naive. 6. Did I count that right? Yeah. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I just can't believe that. Like, okay, people with issues, I guess. I was going to ask who would go to Target to do drugs, but also who would go to Target to do naughty things in the bathroom. Like, why? $12, 18, and one little extra. Yeah, okay, I guess I could see that. I've been to DC once or twice. Not for several years, but I did go. And I saw some of the sights. The good old American sightseeing touristy stuff. I did. I haven't been in a while, but I'd go again. Somebody would stand in a bag. Oh, that is good. Unfortunate for you and anybody in that same position trying to prevent people from doing what they're doing, but oh boy. That's creative and sad and funny. I can't, like, get a room. Get a house. Something. Not the Target. I just can't. Like, I believe you, but I'm also like, I can't believe it. It's wild. Okay, my first bunch of these is done, and each of these green sprigs holds 6 little white flowers. I'll bring the next group over. Same. I get that. I really do. I get it. Yeah, I mean, there's just some things in life that are too good to forget. Oh, I don't want to move those yet. Okay, come on, fingers. Come on. You can do it. I'm trying to remember, like, at the YMCA, if there was anything crazy. I think there was somebody who, well, there was theft. People would break into other people's lockers and steal stuff. And then there was a guy, like, getting drunk in one of the bathrooms or something. Nothing. Oh, and like one time there were people that had just like stolen from, I don't know, Walmart or something. And so they weren't in gym clothes, they were like in jeans, and they came into the Y to like walk on the treadmills and try and be inconspicuous, I guess. Nothing terribly crazy. And I worked more, I think, like boring office-y jobs after that. So that's it. Yeah, for real. They'll never guess. Nobody will ever guess that you're up to something. If you were a senior citizen and you came in your blue jeans, that was okay because you'd be surprised the number of old people that exercise in blue jeans. That was okay. But yeah, a young person, you just didn't see that. Okay, at least this part's easy. There might be a zillion of these, but they're easy. I got sick of putting my Christmas decorations, so I'm doing this. Sick and tired. I have one more Christmas tree to take down. And then some other stuff, but I'm trying not to take everything down because winter is cold and dark. Might as well have some fun decorations. Okay, these are all done. Got a bunch of these. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these little green sticks that kind of look like swords. Oh, okay. Yeah. I give you credit for even putting lights out in the yard. I do not do that. I am too lazy. I at least like to keep my tree up through New Year's Day, though. You know, you go through all that trouble. 4, 4, 4, and 4. I hope I have that right. And then 4 of these that look, for each, they look like little dumbbells. 4. One, two, three, 4. Ah, yes, I want cheap viewers. Sure I do. No, I'll start with this bunch. Nope, wait. Miscounted. So we take this long sword looking one, you stick it into the dumbbell looking one, and then I feel like these directions need to be slightly better. Ooh, I totally skipped. Am I confused? I don't actually know. I skipped this part. I've got to do this. Now, they're not clear directions on where exactly to poke these into the leaves. Can't make it out so well on the picture, so just using my best judgment here. Like that. Let me do that to all of them. This goes with that bunch. Do. That doesn't make sense. gonna have to, because this can only hold 3. Okay, now you take this, shove it up here, and oh, I'm supposed to do more of this connecting with the long one and the dumbbells. Does it end with a dumbbell? Yes, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. I actually did it. And then you just do that over and over. Let's see, what have I put on in the background? I'm trying to think. In my previous and rare lives, 2 of the main shows I think I would do were Psych and Monk, because I like both of those a lot. No, it isn't. I guess I could put those on, but I'm not super paying attention. Like, this actually takes thinking. If anybody has any exciting weekend plans, please feel free to share them. Okay, I think I got them all done. These can sit right over there. And now I need these. Other than doing my usual, like, tootling around and spending too much time online, we're going out to a family dinner tomorrow to just, like, celebrate New Year's. And it's fancy, so I actually have to dress up. I have to wear something other than leggings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Just doing this again to prepare for the thorns. 2. 3. 4. And now the thorns. They gave us an extra again. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That one's just poking up. Now these ones. And that is the technical Lego official name. These ones. Okay. And just slip this leafy part over this gray stem. Is that right? Yeah. It's spinny. Now these look like the thing one of the Ninja Turtles used. I don't know. One of the Ninja Turtles had like a weapon that reminds me of that. These gray bricks. And these go here. Oh, these are a little bit tougher to push on. And I think that's supposed to like push, yeah, everything into place. So then no more spinning. Oh, I could have pushed this down. Well, what are you going to do? Didn't know. Three and four. Oh no. Get back on, little thorn. Oh no. This isn't right. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. This is A plus work over here. That's not right. That's an extra. Okay, so now they all look like this. Now, I take these little pink ones. I put them on the top. Ow. Okay, it just goes like that. It doesn't go all the way down. 2, 3. What else do I want to do this weekend? Play pinball, obviously. Every day of my life I want to play pinball. And pretty much every day of my life I do. Okay, so I need 4 of these and then 4 of these. Whips. I don't actually say it that way. So this little, what do I call this kind of, not hook, I don't know, claw. This goes on the pink piece, and then the very center of the whip goes in the claw. I think that's right. These are reminding me of some kind of, almost like a fruit by the foot. Like there was a fruit snacky thing, and it was like a rope on a cardboard thing, and you peel it off. Child of the 90s. Or no, I think actually I'm a child of the, I mean I'm a child of the 80s, but like I grew up in the 90s. I don't know. Okay. Center of the whip. There. Oh, wait, okay, this is what it says here on this page. As the rose reaches maturity, the outer petals open to reveal neatly spiraled inner petals, which are represented by a Lego whip. Okay, a bunch of this then. A bunch of these red ones. 4, 3, 4, 4, and 4. 4, 4, I think I'm getting hungry. I had the world's plainest chicken and rice from a TikTok recipe I made. Ugh, not good. I had some of that earlier, but not very much because it was icky, and also I don't love chicken. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more piece for this section. These like little red step. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. Okay. The little red step looking one with this part of the petal, like so. Brown square over it. This little steppy one here. And then this black oval at the back. I'm going to do this 3 more times. Wait. For each one. 3 more times for each one. Okay. I know it makes sense to probably a lot of people. It's like, duh, but I really need to think it through. Two. 3. I forgot something. Already. Brown square. This one I've been forgetting. Okay. Before I put them on, I'm going to do that for the rest of them too. I already forgot what that I'm doing. Okay. Look out. Do, 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 do. Half of the songs in my head are like little sounds from TikTok. Okay, now that I have my little show is off in the background, it is like way too quiet. Way too quiet for me. Okay, that's 2 flowers worth done. Okay, YouTube, you'll have to wait. Maybe I will try Psych or Monk. They're just like the perfect background shows. No, I don't want that. Or The Office is another good one too. What do I have on? Oh, Psych the Musical. Is that where I left off? What the heck? I never watched Psych when it was on TV. That's how I am with most shows. Like, I get into them way later after everybody else knows they're popular. And then I'm like, why didn't I watch this way sooner? I do plan to watch Stranger Things soon, but I've heard mixed reviews of the ending. I hear that people aren't thrilled. It's been a very long time since I've watched Stranger Things, though, so I don't even exactly remember what's happening. My sister said that the final fight was kind of no big deal. Like we waited and got to this point, so like a big showdown, and then it was kind of disappointing.